And good morning, or should I say good lunchtime, maybe. This is take two of our Happy New Year. Basically, Happy New Year to everybody in the tribe. We hope you've had a restful and festive time. But Antoinette and I are so excited for 2024. It's the first day back in the seat of work for lots of you today. So we are excited to make sure that we are helping you to achieve as much as you want to achieve in 2024. So I'm in a very rainy Norfolk at the moment. So it is. We've got a yellow weather warning for the amount of rain. But yesterday, the first day of 2024, it was blue sky. I opened my curtains and I was like, oh, this is the year. It is blue sky. It is, just the best kind of day to wake up to for the 1st of January. So, and it's really energized me even more than I was already over my downtime over the Christmas break to, nail 2024 and reflect and plan what we're moving forward. So good morning, Antoinette. Little ramble from me. How are you?
Hey, good. Tech sorted, entering the building. I'm brilliant. Happy New Year, everyone, as well. I've been really reflective over the last couple of days, and I feel quite energized this morning. I've woken up, I've done loads of cleaning of things, and I'm feeling raring to go. But this morning or yesterday, I saw a post that was shared, and we've dropped it into our groups across the socials. So have a read. But it's a quote from Tony Robbins, and it goes like this, and it's just so in our wheelhouse. So, if you talk about it, it's a dream. If you envision it, it's possible. But if you schedule it, it's real. And we love it, of course. Being entrepreneurs, plan being in the heart of our name, we absolutely know that everybody talks about doing stuff. Like, we're in the season of New Year's. Oh, I'm going to do this. I'm going to do that. I'm going to change this. I'm going to change that. That is literally the entire world. But if that's all you do, we know that nothing happens. Nothing changes for you. And then there's a good percentage of people that might actually go a step further. So they've been all the talk, they've been down the pub, done the talk, but they actually go home and try and see it in their mind's eye, or maybe extend that talk a bit further, or maybe even have a little chat with friends, neighbours, whatever, but still don't take any action. They still don't record it anywhere. And there is something so powerful about not only writing things down. So the envisioning, you could write it down, but the scheduling bit is about making it happen. So it's about diarising it in your planner, wherever it is that you make things happen, making a time slot for it to happen, and then moving into action. And that's what we're all about at Entrepreneurs. We could talk the good talk as well as anybody, but what has moved Lynsey and I on in our businesses is that we are great planners. We put things in place, we make things happen, we make time for things, and they move forwards. So we really want to invite you into that this new year.
Absolutely. And I think the next little bit, the extra bit, is the accountability. So, the accountability of having Antoinette and also Lynsey, they're holding me to account and being my cheerleaders as well. It's both ways. It's carrot and stick, or very gentle stick. But anyway, it's really, really important to have that. We know running a business is pretty tricky, can be pretty hard. At the moment, I'm in a big I'm taking this time away. So we're coming to Norfolk with my 3 children and husband is a great idea. But one of the key reasons why to do it was to basically give me reflection time, give me time where I'm not actually working in the business. I can hold off for another few more days and actually really think about what did I achieve in 2023. And I've just been spending this morning doing that while juggling children. And it's all just tumbling out. And also, I'll show you in a second, but I've got my planner from the previous year. So I've got what I wrote then, and then I'm looking at what I've done in the last 2023 moving into now 2024, and it's really quite an empowering and joyful thing to do, actually, to see how my language has changed over that 12 months. So I've not shared this with Antoinette yesterday yet, and I will, absolutely, because we're eager to kind of get in the same room and share all this, because that's the magic. And to be honest, Fit for Social, me as a business owner, would not have moved forward without the amazing support of Antoinette and Lynsey and my other business owners now. You know, I have an extended business owner that has happened in 2023, and that's what we are creating within Entrepreneurs. So yeah, exciting times ahead. And we want to enable you to do that, because we know it's a lonely island. It can be a lonely island when you're on your own. You need other people to big you up or beat you over the head, or whichever one it is, to try and help you move forward.
Brilliant. So Lynn's mentioned her planner. She's you're a little bit ahead of the curve than me. But on my, so actually we've posted NFGs, the NFG post. Look out for that. Please try and engage with that this year, because there's something really powerful about every week just stating it out to the world. This is what I'm going to do. So prompted by Lynn's yesterday, who did post her NFGs, I've posted mine up, and it made me realize that in the planner, I want to look at these particular pages, the vision board pages. So you can see that I've got a few little scribbles from last year. But what went wrong last year, or what went right and wrong, is that Lynsey and I, instead of filling this out, I went live with Lynn's and never ever wrote the stuff down in my planner, and therefore never went the next step in terms of scheduling when some of these things were going to happen. So for me this week, brand new planner, I am going to be working on these 2 vision board pages this week. It's all in my head, it's all a jumble. I've talked it out with Lynsey and Lynsey, so I kind of know what's there, and other accountability groups, but I need to write it down, and I need to make it happen for me, and I need to make space. And it comes with all sorts of things. Like Lynn's has got this wonderful travel planning resource that we use. I need to put the slots in. When am I going to make more time to think? When am I going to make more time to sleep? When am I make more time to have fun? So there's the travel planning stuff. There's the well-being planning stuff that comes alongside that. There's the financial planning meeting that I need to have with my financial advisor. So by setting all those in stone, it then enables me to tumble out some of those core meetings and core spaces to make these things happen.
It does. It absolutely does. You know, and I'm so excited. I've taken this morning to work on the planner. But just to follow on from what Antoinette says, you know, the no-fail goals, so NFGs we call them. We condense them down. Really, really important. I think, you know, our posts last year definitely were saying that you are, I think, something ridiculous, like 80% more likely to actually do it if you write it down. So, you know, it doesn't have to be a long spiely thing. It can just be one thing. This is what I must achieve this week. And this week for me is reflection, it's goal setting, and it's trying not to kill my 3 children in a caravan. That's it. Simple as that, you know, and all the other bits. But as I say, you know, the planner is, you know, it's a child of mine and Antoinette's. We've worked on it together, and we've had many planners over the years, different things, and none of them have quite fitted. And we're not saying this is absolutely perfect, but it's brilliant, because this morning I've sat down with absolute, as I say, joy and gone through it. So I'm gonna go on live on my own when I've actually finished my reflection section. But the first bit is kind of a bit of Wheel of Life. So I've done my Wheel of Life here with where I'm at. So I look at health, finance, career, family, growth, spirituality, relationships, and social life. So where am I in January? And every quarter, with a different coloured pen, because that's the way we roll, I'll go on there and I'll see where my my numbers move. So, you know, and it's real. You know, for me, I'm still very much a 5 or a 6 out of 10 in terms of most of those. And the highest I've gone is a 7. I'm not there yet. It's a work in progress. And then personal reflection, you know, really great questions that make me think in lots of different ways there. So we've got those. And then, of course, I'm doing my wins of 2023. So brilliant to do that. And I will come on and definitely share some of those with you. So that's kind of what we're doing this morning. And yeah, that quote by Tony Robbins, it's absolutely true. Some of you will know that this year I've delved a little bit into manifesting and what that means. And again, I'm not fully in that yet. I'm still a little bit reflective on it and not quite sure, because it's very, very in vogue at the moment, the manifesting. I know that. But I think Antoinette and I both firmly agree that if you can't see it and you don't have a clear high aim of where you want to go and what you're doing and why you're doing it, then you're never going to get there. You're just going to stay where you're at. So putting it out to the universe, and as we say, putting a plan in place of writing down what it is you want to do and how are you going to get there, and what do you need, and what resources and time and people and all those things to try and make that happen. So that's what we want to do really with all of you in the tribe, is try and enable you to have that amazing kickstart in 2024.
The other thing that I've been trying to refine over the last month is a motto. So bless Lynsey and Lizzie, they've had all sorts of iterations of it, but I've landed it. I'm going to give you the sanitized version. So there's quite a fierce version that Lynsey and Lizzie have been encouraging along, but the sanitized version, my motto, and the reason I'm doing a motto, so for years I used to just have a motto and no real goals. And then I went right into, no, I've got to have specific goals, and all of it's great, but I find a motto really works because I take it deep into my soul. And so with everything that comes across to me, I am coming at it with my motto energy. So this year's motto, I just had it. How could I? Is, here we go.
Drum roll, please.
Don't try me. I am not in the mood, and I have got things of my own to do this year. So it's quite fierce. You can replace the word try with any other word that pops into your mind. But yeah, don't try me this year. I'm not in the mood. I've got things of my own to do. And there's a whole backstory that goes with that. And Lynsey and Lizzie fully understand that. But that is the energy that I am coming at this year with. And I wonder if any of you have been thinking along the lines of mottos instead of goals. We'd really love to hear what they are as well.
Yeah, and I'm working on mine. I'm still refining mine. I'm not quite there with it yet, but it goes along the line of 2024. You are not a busy fool. Simple as that. So again, it's like prioritization of time, efficiency of time, and making sure that I'm not like we do. Lots of us just run around like a headless chicken. And I know part of 2023 was definitely that, the end of it. So yeah, so mine's about busy fool. I'm not quite there yet, and I'm going to have it on my mirror. It's going to be in my office. It's going to be there for me every single day. So when I get bombarded by all these requests from different things, it's like, no, you're not a busy fool. What is your goal? What is your target? And how are you going to achieve those? And is that this thing that's just pinged in a priority for you achieving that? If not, out it goes.
Yeah.
Woohoo!
Brilliant. Brilliant. And I think both of those, like we've got this whole plan up module that we talk about, and the N in plan up, it's a weird one. It's a wonderful Lynsey phraseology, is be a Nesbit, not a Nesbit. And John Nesbit talks about making sure that everything we do aligns with our big goals, our big dreams, our big goals. Whereas Rabsy Nesbit
Back in the day,
just talks about taking comfort in the fact that everyone's in the crap with you. We don't want to be that. We don't want to be in the crap with everybody else. We want to be aligned with our visions and goals, and making sure that everything we do this year is there and not just kicking back with the masses, kind of doing nothing, achieving nothing, going nowhere. So be a Nesbit, not a Nesbit. More about plan up at some other point in the year.
Absolutely, definitely. So, the summary is, get your no-fail goals out there. We're here to help you with your reflections and your goal setting. And the whole of January is going to be Antoinette and I here, really inviting you. We are here, to help you along that journey. The planner is there for you to buy. You can buy it on Amazon. You can buy the massive one like this, the A4 size, or you can buy the A5 size, which is a smaller handbag version and a little bit cheaper, on Amazon. And even if you don't need it as a day-to-day, or should I say a weekly planner, because there's weekly pages in there, the goal setting part of it, the reflection and vision element of it, and then also the well-being side of stuff at the back is just fantastic. So we're thrilled with it, and we'd love you to enjoy it. I know some of the tribe have already bought it, and they're loving it, and I can't wait to see how it works for them as they go through. And we've been interrupted. Go away, little lady. I will be back. It's a very lovely baby. Go see daddy.
It's the joy of joys of the juggle.
Absolutely. So we will pop the links for the Amazon, but it's entrepreneurs. If you go onto there, you will find our books and our planners in the shop just there to be able to buy. So let's make sure you are one of those. You're an amazing business owner anyway. It takes courage to create a business, run a business, and it's hard work. So, you are in, that percentage of people who have taken that risk, and we want you to succeed. So here we are.
Brilliant. So on with the day, on with the year, forward into the year. Don't try me. Not a busy fool. That's where we're going.
Not a busy fool. I'm going to finish off my reflection and everything else, and then of course talk about my husband to see how we're aligned on those things. Watch this space. I'll be back with that one.
Awesome.
Have a great day, everybody.
Have a great day. Bye.